So one of the most important concepts in trading that everyone should know, from beginners to pros, is trend and trend reversals. A trend means when price is moving in one direction, so either up or down. And when price moves down, it's called a downtrend. When price moves up, it's called a uptrend. The way price moves in a downtrend is by making lower lows and lower highs, which means that price has closed below the most recent low and respected the most recent high, then closed below the most recent low again and respected the recent high again, which then creates a downtrend. That is why it's called a lower low, because the current low is lower than the previous low, and a lower high because the current high is lower than the previous high. So if price continuously makes these lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, you are in a downtrend. An uptrend is identified by higher highs and higher lows. So a higher high, which is higher than the previous high, and a higher low, which is higher than the previous low. So price here has created a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? Price is continuously breaking the high and respecting the low, and that is an uptrend. Now let's go over some quick examples in the charts. Right here you see an uptrend. Price is creating higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low, right? And as long as price does this and breaks the highs, you are in an uptrend until price breaks the higher low, which is a trend reversal, which we'll also get into in part 2. Now here we have a bearish example where price is continuously creating lower lows and lower highs. So you have a lower high, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, etc. And that is a downtrend. To make the trend easier to see, people like to draw a trend line. The way you draw a trend line is by drawing a line on the wicks of each higher low. That's how you draw a trend line. And for the bearish scenario, it's the same thing. That is what a trend is and how to simply spot one. Now, a trend could go on for as long as it wants, right? As long as it's creating higher highs and higher lows, it's a trend until the trend breaks. And when the trend breaks, that's called a break of structure or a reversal. Now, if you want to learn how to spot a reversal or a break of structure, there will be a part 2 to this video, so make sure to watch that.